Lucasfilm is set to explore the High Republic, so here's everything you need to know about this brand new era of Star Wars. We'll take our first step into the High Republic with a series of books and comics that will shed light on the galaxy 200 years before the events of the Skywalker saga. This is the golden age of the Republic that we heard Obi-Wan Kenobi mention in A New Hope.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic, before the Dark Times, before the Empire.
The Old Republic refers to the ruling government of the galaxy before Palpatine took it over and transformed it into his evil empire. The High Republic is a time of peace and prosperity towards the end of the Old Republic where there was no war. So it sounds like they might have to change the name from Star Wars to Star Peace. No, don't do that. That is not as catchy. But something bad has to happen to tell a story, and while there's no galactic civil war like in the movies we know, there is the Great Disaster. Lucasfilm has only teased what to expect from the High Republic, so we don't know what the Great Disaster is yet, but they likened it to the first Death Star being destroyed by the Rebels, a huge important event that affects the entire galaxy. And whatever it is, it's gotta be pretty terrible if it's the reason it calls all the Jedi into action and kicks off all these new stories. We have a hunch that the Great Disaster is linked to the new villains of the High Republic era, the Nihil. Not like the River Nile, but nihilist. You get it? You get it. They're marauding space pirates who go by the motto, "You can't take it with you, but we can take it from you." I can already tell that Nihil cosplayers are going to bump into a lot of people at cons because that is a whole lot of apparatus. While we don't know what lets the Nihil go toe-to-toe with the Jedi, we do know that they are able to use hyperspace in a very dangerous way that makes them especially threatening to the Jedi and the Republic at large. From the book descriptions, it sounds like they have the ability to knock ships out of hyperspace, which would let them, I don't know, like board the ships and raid them for space treasures or something. We'll have to wait and see. The Jedi are getting a bit of a makeover for the High Republic. The folks from Lucasfilm said that when they came up with all this stuff, their main tenet was new. What can we do that's new that people haven't seen before that's still Star Wars? So we'll be seeing new Jedi fashions, both leisure wear and combat mission gear. The concept art teases new lightsaber colors that aren't yet canon, like turquoise and pink, as well as new lightsaber hilts, like one with a rapier hand cover and one that evokes Excalibur with a longer handle and metal crossguard. Jedi of this era are essentially the Knights of the Round Table, and we'll be meeting new types of Jedi, like Texas Ranger Jedi who venture into the unexplored regions of the galaxy.
Having fun yet?
You'll be seeing all of this unfold in Phase 1 of High Republic Publishing from Lucasfilm. There are currently 5 books that all follow different characters and show different perspectives surrounding the Great Disaster. There's not one central main character, but rather a whole cast of different characters spread across these books. And they're not just Jedi. There will be new scoundrels and droids and bounty hunters, and characters from one story will pop up in another, and things that happen in one book will be referenced in others, so it all builds into an interconnected storytelling universe. Now, you may have a couple questions that immediately come to mind, so let's run through the big ones. Where's Yoda? In Return of the Jedi, we learned that Yoda is 900 years old, so he was alive during the High Republic era, and we assume he was part of the Jedi Order at that time. Lucasfilm didn't mention Yoda at the launch event I went to, and they wouldn't tell me anything when I asked, but it wouldn't be a surprise if he eventually popped up. Where are the Sith? They're in hiding. That said, I wouldn't be surprised if they popped up too. Are there going to be High Republic games, movies, and TV shows? As of now, the answer is no, but given that Lucasfilm spent years developing this since September 2018, and it was Kathleen Kennedy who put these creative minds together to create this new era, it seems likely that they will eventually start expanding the High Republic beyond just publishing. After all, a Disney Plus High Republic show doesn't sound like a bad idea, and there are 3 untitled Star Wars movies on Disney's schedule starting in 2022, so maybe they're already planning a whole High Republic trilogy. And I know your last question is, why did they give us the High Republic when what you really wanted was the Old Republic? Well, Lucasfilm hasn't addressed that, and I can't speak on their behalf, but I get the sense that they wanted to start with a clean slate to give fans something brand new, and they couldn't do that with something as well known as the Old Republic that's already a beloved property. Sorry, Revan fans, our time will come one day. But instead of focusing on what we didn't get, let's talk about what we did get. Let us know what you think about the High Republic down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow and subscribe for more from IGN.